These sets weren't found per se. What happened was at Smashcon, Zinkus recorded these on his phone. So they are salvaged, but I mean, it's not YouTube regular quality. It's not what you'd have if you were, you know, if it was on stream. It's recorded the old-fashioned way on a phone, so obviously the quality's not perfect, but it's good enough to where you can see what's happening. So he didn't make it to the set until a little bit through, so you guys missed the start of the game. And you don't see me because I'm on the, well, you can kind of see like the tip of my hair because I'm like to the left of Cosmos from this perspective. But I think this is like the only position that Zinkos was able to get in. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, available on mobile and PC. Ever wanted a top-of-the-line RPG that can fit in the palm of your hand? Then Raid Shadow Legends is for you. Explore endless combinations of champions and become a strategic mastermind as you challenge sprawling dungeons, raid bosses, PvP arena foes, campaign battles, and even more. Elves have always been one of my favorite fantasy staples, and here in Raid, they live up to the hype. After forming civilizations thousands of years ago, they have persisted through orc rampages and even the fall of the Lizardman Empire. All cool stuff I'd like to read more about down the line. But unfortunately, the dastardly Seroth infiltrated their minds and formed the Dark Elves, a new group obsessed with getting power at any cost. And they attempted to convert the entire kingdom of Aravia to shadow magic before getting caught just in time. Things descended into civil war, and eventually they were exiled, as Aravia did their best to rebuild a broken world. Turns out they did a great job and have transformed Aravia into the most prosperous and powerful country in all of Teleria. I'm personally also a fan of starting Champion Kale, a dark elf with strong AoE attacks and single target moves, suiting him for almost anything. During this month, Raid's got an action-packed schedule of special events and cool things to do, such as Forge Pass Season 3, which has some pretty crazy rewards up for grabs, such as a limited edition artifact set, and if that wasn't enough, Raid is welcoming some brand new champions and even new champion skins for fan favorite Madame Ceres. I've also got something wild for you guys. Raid is giving everyone's favorite champion, the Death Knight, a very much appreciated upgrade. In all his struggles for glory in Raid's hilarious videos, he's finally becoming a legendary champion. It's been a long time coming, and I personally can't wait to see how the ultimate Death Knight turns out. It's never been a better day to get into Raid Shadow Legends. Newcomers, use my link here, or scan the QR code right here, and you'll get a free, you heard me, free starter pack worth almost $30, a free champion Ana, and even this awesome in-game loot. And one last big thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. I actually feel a lot better about this matchup than I used to. There was a while where I thought the matchup was not great, but honestly, the more I play it, the more I realized that the way I played it was just wrong, and then once I changed it, it feels fine. And I talked to Sean about it a while ago, and he also thinks it might be even. Low-key, Falcon Aegis might be even. Like, it's really starting to feel that way. As long as you just play a super bait and punish heavy style, and you don't really commit too much when you have advantage, you can actually reversal Mithra in so many situations. And then if they play Pyra, we just don't give a fuck. Unless we're at ledge. Like, Falcon bodies Pyra. Genuinely. Optimized Mithra destroys Falcon. I think it's the other way. I think that's completely incorrect. I think when optimized, this matchup is most likely even now, honestly. And the results are starting to show it too. Like, Sean figured out this matchup before I did. And I think that's one of the reasons why he beat Cosmos before I did. And then this tournament, it started clicking for me. And then I also beat him, so... And then on top of that, when Leo played Aegis against me, I forced him off of Aegis. No, I do not have the Myron set. Sadly, it was off stream and there was no one recording it. Yeah, that was a bad up. Yeah, I deserved that. Dude, I got cheese. Look at that. I fell out of up B. I was ready to tech. Oh, pain. I got cheesed. Cosmo's so lucky, SMH. Yeah, at this point I start playing a lot more aggressively because I'm like, yeah, I'm behind. I gotta take some risks. Just nickel and diming when you're behind is not usually gonna work, so you know. Have I been feeling it the Roy matchup? Awful. It sucks. Ah, I f***ed it up. I think Game & Watch is still worse than Roy. At top level, they might be comparable. But I think in order for them to be comparable, the Roy has to, like, be really good at the matchup. Which Cola is, of course. I feel like if the Roy is really good and they know how to play the matchup, they have to screw up so much for you to stand a chance. Like, it sucks. I overextended a little bit there. That's something you have to remember a lot with this matchup, is that it's very easy to overextend because of foresight. A lot of our traditional combos just don't work on Mithra, but obviously if you get your regular hits on Pyra, just go crazy, you know? Yep, that was just a good edge guard.
Let's go, Griffin!
Yep. Like, this is such a simple thing. But that little Nair edge guard is something that definitely caught him off guard. Read his drift. He thought I was gonna ledge trap him, I think. So I just covered it. Would pairing help in the Roy matchup? Yeah, but good luck pairing a character that throws out a million hitboxes at slightly different timings in a second. It's so hard. And like, when we get a parry, we get jab. When Roy gets a parry, we get comboed or die. And if we slightly mess up the parry, we also die. Our margin for error is just so much smaller than Roy's in every single phase of the matchup. It's awful, Soup. That read though? Yeah, he f***ed up. To be honest, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. I think he meant to switch. He was like trying to do a drifting forward Mithra switch, but he slightly f***ed it up and he just died for it. Unfortunate. Like, notice how much different I'm playing this matchup than I have in the past. A lot of it is just, it's so bait heavy. Like, I'm not really committing. I'm kind of just getting close to him and then just putting pressure on him. Like, yeah, that was a good catch.
You're good, Griffin.
Yep. That was such a good catch. Yep. Catch with jab again. Oh, I read the jump, but I tried to down tilt him, but he like timed forward air just a little bit better. Yep. Catch him with back air. Oh, the most clutch tech in the world. Mamma mia. Yep. Read the jump. Yep. He went for it all. Like, I respect the attempt, but I was just ready for it. Yeah, Cosmos took game one. It's Yeah, this is game 3. It's 1-1 right now. Oh? Oh? Oh, I read his drift just a little bit wrong.
Here we go. Let's go.
There's no way we lose. It's like, it's either even or maybe, just maybe, we might have the smallest of edges. Thank you, Socked, by the way, for the 14-month resub. I really appreciate it. The only game 5 that Onan had the entire tournament was Mutace, and Mutace had a big lead and choked stuff. Someone might intuitively think, well, MKLeo is the best player in the world. Surely he's going to do better than Mutace. That's not how Steve works. Steve plays by his own rules. You have to be prepared for Steve specifically, independent of anything else, above all else. And then after that, other things start mattering. They can do whatever they want. What the f? Did you hear that?
Let's go.
Listen. They call him Burger King the way he's f***ing disgusting. Bless Key. Key's the best deity in Georgia, by the way. Yeah, you got my ass there. You would never say that about Zaxby's. Key is Georgia. And the thing about us in Georgia is we love us some Zaxby's. Okay? Yeah, I did away there because I didn't think I was gonna die, but yeah, if you get the right hit of Nair on that platform into the neutral B, I can just explode sometimes. So, well, now I know in the future to avoid the Town and City platform. Like, I definitely could have, but I just wasn't ready for that, and then he punished me for it. Sounds just a little bit familiar.
Good damage.
Look at this clean little thing.
Good damage.
See, this is game 4. Game 4, I got some spicy shit. Oh, that was actually meant to be a knee? That little downer, right? That downer to up air? That was meant to be a knee, but my thumb slipped on the C stick, and I accidentally up aired instead. Dude, weaving around Mithra's up B is kind of hard. Also, that was such a good reaction. Look at that. He just reacted to my jump and just anti-aired me. That was really good. Man, I be dodging these, I be dodging these up Bs. Yeah, that was a good read. I thought he was gonna, like, if you look at my percent, I thought he was gonna go for a Mithra up air, and that would have killed me. So he read the air dodge. This is a good set. Oh, thanks, Monkey. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. It is gold, yeah. Not gonna lie, I used to be garbage against Aegis.
Oh.
Edge guards, we got those. Fuck.
Hey. Get that damage?
Oh? Look at this sequence from start to finish. So what started here was I went for this back air because I read the shift with down B.
Get that damage?
Yep, knew he was gonna try and jump. After that, I read another switch because he was gonna try and side B. Get his ass. There he has to air dodge, he has no choice. He's just dead at that point. Like, there was just nothing else he could do with that. And I tried recovering, but then he caught me and I was like, wait a second, I'm in the perfect position. And there was a possibility that I would accidentally hit him with the back end and then he'd be able to tech it. But if I hit him with the front end, he would die. And because of my position, I was confident that I wouldn't accidentally hit him with the sour spot back hit. And the thing is, you might think it's unnecessary, and maybe on some level it could be argued that way. But I think there's something to be said about getting some momentum and making a statement for you. If you can kind of send a message and maybe intimidate him a little bit, that's the kind of thing that will give you a mental edge, you know? Like, I don't know about you, but if I'm Cosmos in this position and I get hit by that, I'm like, oh, fuck. And that's the kind of thing that can get to you a little bit, you know? You're like, oh, no. Like, even if, yeah, going into game 5 with like a little confidence boost and them probably being at least a little bit shaken is a good thing to have on your side going into game 5. Like, you can see in his body language too, like before the rest of the set, he was like pretty still and he's like, understandable, have a nice day. Whenever things happen to him, but he's like moving a lot more in this game. He's like, oh no. At least I think he is. And like, he's running away from me more too. So I had this whole mental edge and everything, but then... Oh, look at that little setup. If he did an air dodge in.
You're good.
Ah, look how close that is. Almost. Yeah, that was a perfect drift in. That was the smart thing to do for sure. Sick band. Oh. Yep. I think one of the things that makes this matchup so much better for Falcon than you might normally think is we can actually punish a lot of Aegis' stuff out of shield. Like, our up B puts in work against this character.
Yeah! Let's go!
No, this is game 5 bracket just beyond. That's why we're watching it. If it was just friendlies, I wouldn't give a f. Friendlies don't mean anything, you know?
You good?
I mean, if you look at my wins, Soup, yeah. Like, I beat a lot of good players over the weekend. I beat Claude, that British Inkling, into Bacon, into Kirby Kid, into a really close set with MK Leo, but he clutched it out. He just played better, it would be that way. Into... Oh wait, I forgot, I beat Myron before then. After beating Bacon and Kirby Kid, I beat Myron, and then I had the close loss to MK Leo. Then I had to play 34. That one Olimar player that was mostly a Wi-Fi warrior up until relatively recently, but he's been getting some solid results, you know, offline as well. I had to beat that guy to make top 32. Then day 3, I beat Base Mage. Then I won this set that we're watching now, and then lost to Cola. Still though, I had 6 good wins, and only lost to 2 top 10 players. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. MK Leo set was close and, you know, completely reasonable. Cola's set was not, but I mean, that matchup's booty, and Cola's good enough at it to where I don't think I can realistically win. It'd be that way. How did I read Leo's switch? I think he felt uncomfortable going Aegis against me, and he felt like he had to. Like, I'm starting to feel like Aegis is even, and I think Violet is even too, so like, when I fought MK Leo, it was just 2 even matchups. It's fine, you know? Like, there's no matchup or character problems in that set. The only reason I lost was because he played better. Like, he didn't have any special advantages. It's an even matchup in both cases, I think. So it is what it is. I'll keep improving and get closer. I'm gonna get my dub on Leo. Trust. I just gotta keep slowly inching closer.
You're good.
I think he's gonna be at Ultimate Wanted 4, so I'll get another shot next weekend, maybe. Cola's probably the best in the world versus Falcon. I could see it. Well, that's okay. I'm working on the Kazuya.
Yeah!
Got that aerial read? Caught his ass.
One more stop. One more stop. Okay. Oh shit! So? Got her! Oh shit! Yeah!
People popped off, so it got blocked, but that was a good sequence. Like, look at this.
One more stop.
Like, was that a 0 death? I'm at 149.
Oh shit! So? Got her!
Okay, what? Yeah, that was a good set.